today we're going to do my father is playing guitar, as you can tell. So we're going to deal with that a sec. Oh well. So weekly FMP video number 3. I'm going to rush through all of this because we've got a lot to go through this week. Let's go through the 30 questions we got. So this week we played a couple games to like start us off. So we played like games to like get back into like in with each other. So we played the impossible game. That's a game where like you gotta like someone's name, throw a ball, walk to someone else, all at the same time, mental. And another game where it's like a quadrant and you just like volleyball it around. That was a really fun game. I love that. And then this week we like focused on different scenes and like little groups. Did a bit of English GCSE in that. So decisions that were made. I was in a group with Cece, Rosie, and Jess. We did the best friends scene. So a couple of decisions we made on that was like the costumes, designing. It was really cute. So we made like little like space dresses and little astronaut costumes. Oh, it was really cute. So we decided that we wanted them as like little kids. Because we wanted that because it was talking about a lot of things that like little kids will talk about, like their future kids, like what their degree is, like things like that. I would say this week I didn't contribute fully to the lesson, and I think that's just because we were analysing a scene that was nearly impossible to analyse, and I just did not like fancy doing that. Like it's a really cute scene, it's really cute, but my brain was just not switched on to be doing that, so I wasn't fully contributing to the lesson. I really could have done better with like asking if people needed help. Like Cece, she bless her heart, she was doing a full on poster all by herself, bless her, and I really definitely should have like offered to help. Oops. I think we definitely worked well as a group though, because we got a lot of stuff done. So we had Rosie and Jess on like the creative side of it, so they made like the set and costumes, and Cece kind of me were on like the factual stuff. So when we came to presenting it to the class, I was holding it, Cece read out all the facts, and we had like costumes, and I actually think we worked really well as a group. Anyway, that's this week. On to key questions. We got rattle through this. So this week we have to discuss 3 presentations that we saw in our theory lesson this week. So I'm going to be doing Flo, Daisy, and Rhiannon. So Flo's presentation, her question was, what are the health benefits of friendships and companionships within people's lives? So she said a lot about like we all share a connection with our friends, we all share empathy, we all understand like what each other are going through, so we can help. Meaning if you got more friends, it scientifically reduces stress. It's crazy. But also having friends motivates you to do something challenging with your life, with yourself in that moment. So a lot of the health benefits were mentally. Some of it was physically, because if your friends motivate you to do something challenging, it could mean just doing some exercise. That can be challenging for some people. So yeah. So when she came to like linking it to our play, she was very good at that. She linked it to 2 of the scenes actually, so like the Australian scene and the Russian scene, because they're both about how friends helped each other like through a small situation. That could also be linked to the medieval scene. I think in the experience, Flo's presentation was very samey. I feel like it was all titles, and I feel like it could have been had a little bit of information on the PowerPoint, like little like keywords or things like that, so it was easier to like write notes down. But all in all, that was so impressive, like how she like memorized her entire PowerPoint and only had the titles to go off for. Crazy. Like, I'm not even kidding. Love that girl. That was incredible. Daisy's question, like shortened down, was young people's experiences on adversity and resilience. So she was very good at this. So she put out like the definition of adversity and resilience on her PowerPoint, which is really really handy because I didn't like I kind of knew it, but it was really handy to like see the textbook definition. So for the definition for adversity is a difficult or unpleasant situation. I didn't actually know that. It was very handy to know. And then resilience is paraphrasing is how quickly someone overcomes a situation. I feel like Daisy was in. I think in the experience, Daisy was rattling through it quite quickly. So I didn't get many notes, unfortunately. But all in all, her PowerPoint presentation was immaculate. It was so cute. I loved it. The information she had was really really good, but I feel like she just went a bit too quickly. So that I didn't get too many notes, which is really sad. I really wish I did get some more notes. But the way she linked it to the play was also really interesting because she linked it to the rehearsal room, to us as like individuals, instead of the actual play, which is really interesting. Because it made it more personal to us, and it made me think that I could really take this into like into my own life as well, which is really amazing. So finally got Rhiannon's PowerPoint. Her question was, do people still attend clubs or societies? And what are the benefits of shared interests and expression? So Rhiannon's PowerPoint was very put together. It was very factual, had a lot of statistics on it, which is very good actually. I loved it. It was really cute. It was like, so it was very factual but in a really cute way. It was lush. So she went on about nightclubs, sports clubs, or like clubs for like younger kids ish. And bingo. I love that. I feel like these were like really good. They kind of link to the piece. So like sports clubs, they link to us personally because it wasn't too long ago that we were participating in these clubs. So we could understand like how attending a sports club can help in your social life. So she went on about how having a shared interest, like going to a society in like a university or like a college in America or something, would have a lot of benefits because you're around people who have the same interests. You'll make more friends, and you'll feel less lonely that you have because you have somewhere to go that like people would understand you. So she went on a lot about that. But she linked it straight back to the sad club. So she really thought about like the sad club, like how this is a club for us teenagers so that we can understand each other and make more friends. And she thought about it in that way to link it back. But I also feel like she could have dug more into like the club setting. So instead of like sports club, she could have like linked it back to like theatricals, to like a theatre club or like a band club or something, because we're doing gig theatre. But all in all, her presentation was really well done. It had a lot of information on it. And yeah, she should be really proud of that. All of them should be really proud of their presentations this week.